It is a 3.7 liter V6 two-seater, 0 to 60 in about 4.7 seconds.
Ooh. Which engine is it?
It has the, it's not a VQ37.
Can you do that again? What engine's in it?
Has a VQ37 engine.
Is it only in the 370?
No,
Or is it, any of the
it
other
has like an aluminum hat on it and twin turbocharged. It's in the GTR.
Ooh. So you share the same parts as the GTR.
Oh, it's not as fast though.
Hey, confidence. You always gotta have confidence in what you drive.
Yeah, I can have confidence to lose, I guess.
What tires are you running also?
I'm running 275s Bridgestones.
And are those stock rims or you upgrade on them?
Those are the base stock rims.
Base.
This is a base model automatic.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. So, base model automatic. That's nice. Why'd you pick an automatic over the manual?
Because I knew I was going to come to Texas State, and I know all the hills and all the stop and go, but these have notoriously like rough, they're kind of rough shifting. You have to be really good at rev matching to really shift them well.
Rev matching.
Mm-hmm.
You know, explain a little bit about what rev matching is for people who doesn't know.
Rev matching is whenever you hit the throttle a little bit to make the RPMs jump, so when you downshift, it's more smooth.
Nice. What's a favorite thing about your car?
I just love the way it looks, especially in the sun. It just draws people to it. They always ask me, hey, what kind of car is that? I like your car, and I really enjoy that aspect of it.
That's your favorite aspect, that people, it's an attention grabber?
And I like how when you nail it, dude, the tires spin and it goes.
She has traction control, right?
Yeah, but she comes off. Like every time I go from a stoplight, oh, that traction control light blips up and I can feel my tires slip. It's awesome.
How much torque do you have?
It says 280, so I'm probably making 260 to the wheels.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And is her exhaust stock, or did you get?
Oh, that's stock. She's really quiet. If I turned her on, you wouldn't really hear much. It sounds like a Altima or a G37, really.
Okay, here's a better question. What on your car isn't stock?
Oh, shit. Okay, I have a rear view camera because the blind spots are giant on this thing. Like,
Something a lot cooler just went by.
yeah, but like you can't see behind you. There are blind spots the size of Africa in this thing, I swear. So I added on a rear view camera and little stick-on side mirrors because otherwise I'd merge into somebody. I'd have done that like 12 times if I didn't have those. So that's all I have in the way of mods so far.
Okay, so if that's all you have so far, what do you plan on doing to her? Anything?
I think it would be cool to put on a Nismo front end and rear end, but I think that's kind of blasphemy because a Nismo it is not.
And that's it? Nothing else? Only aesthetics? No engine or
no.
tires or rims or exhaust?
Maybe some BBS wheels. I just like these so much. I don't think I'd want to change them, so we'll see.
Tires?
No, these tires are expensive and fat enough as they are. They're fine.
You wouldn't change them for like a different tread, a more aggressive tread?
Nah, these grip up barely in the rain. I don't want to lose any grip that I could possibly have.
Makes sense. So you don't want to do anything. So this is just your daily.
This is my daily. These cars don't track well stock. They overheat too much, and this is an auto. You don't track auto cars unless you have like a supercar. If I was going to track a car, it would be like a Miata or a 240Z or something like that.
Okay. So what's your least favorite aspect of your car?
Oh shit, the gas mileage and how expensive premium gas is. Like after Harvey, it's like $3 a gallon. It's ridiculous. It cost me like $50 every time I fill up from only a quarter left.
It's actually $2.99.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, what made you get a Japanese sports car versus you could have got American muscle? You could have tried to get like a German import sports like a BMW and Audi. You could have got yourself a really old, like an older Porsche, but you still could have had some type of different sports car. But why did you get a Japanese sports car?
I chose a Japanese sports car because they look cool, they're fast, they actually work all the time. I haven't had a single problem with this car the entire year I've owned it. Like, if I had a BMW or a Porsche or an Audi, I would have been wrenching on this thing already. I have had zero issues with an oil change, and I am fine, you know. And how many people do you see driving around with V6 Mustangs and V6 Camaros, V6 Challengers? They're so common. There's only like 3 of these in the entirety of Texas State, and I can't even count all the Mustangs there are here.
So, okay. What do you think about JDM? Or what do you think about when you hear the word JDM? What comes to mind first?
I kind of tense up at what people think about it because they have such a negative impression on themselves. You see these Honda Civics with these giant spoilers and unmodified engine that are still slow, and they rev at you at every stoplight. I have that happen to me all the time. And that's what people think of when they see JDM, but it's more than that. 90s JDM is my favorite group or genre of cars, really. I would kill for a 90s, like or mid-90s Supra or a 80s Corolla. That's what JDM means, really. It's just old Japanese sports cars, and they have a charm to them that not a lot of other cars do.
Do you think that people that drive a Honda, or let's just say Honda, because everyone that drives JDM really hates on Honda, especially Civics, unless you drive an R-Type. Do you think that people like that ricers that rice out their Honda, or people that rice out their Mitsubishi Lancer, it's just a regular Lancer, do you think they are ruining the name of what a JDM is, and they're ruining what it means to own a Japanese sports car, or just even own a Japanese car in general?
Yeah, because I went to a country school, and all the hicks there called every Japanese car a rice burner. So they definitely don't help the image that Honda and Toyota and Mitsubishi have by putting spoilers on their base automatic cars that their mom bought them. I'm not really into it, but you know, that's just something you have to live with. I try to distance myself with them because when people see this, they don't ask if it's a Honda. They know it's something different. So there's a disconnect between JDM and JDM, if that makes any sense at all. I don't think it does.
So what you're saying, there's a disconnect between true JDM, like a JDM sports car like this, versus a rice burner Honda.
Yes, and not all Hondas are rice burners, but almost all rice burners are Hondas, if that makes any sense. Like if you had a 5-speed EG hatch, and it's like stock, that's not rice, that's cool. But if it's like that one behind you, if it's like a 2008 base Civic with a spoiler on it and a hood shaker that's like stick-on, that's rice. That's not cool.
And for all the people that don't actually understand what rice is, what's rice? What do you consider rice? How would you even define rice?
Ricing your car is whenever you take a gas sipper, economy-minded Japanese car like a Civic or a Corolla, and you just stick on a bunch of aftermarket shit and you rev it all the time. You try to race people and you try to make it a fast car, but it's really not.
And what's the one true, if you see any car that you're like, that's rice, what does it usually have? The number one thing.
It's always a Honda with a spoiler.
Or a Honda with a giant fart can.
Fart cans aren't as popular as they used to be, but yes. She's not a ricer. She just has a Civic. I'm not talking about her. She's fine. One
last question.
Yeah.
What do you think about JDM as a whole?
It's just one of those things. It's like someone who enjoys watching anime. You don't tell people unless they know you like super well because they judge you and think you're weird. No offense to my weebs out there, but it's true.
Okay, thanks Marcus for having us. Let me do this interview.